artichokes. This is everybody's favorite spring vegetable. They're plentiful right now. They're available in your store, in your farmer's market. Go buy them. I know they look scary, but they're so easy to make and your family will appreciate them. They're delicious. They're my favorite. I'm going to show you how to make a really simple way to cook artichokes that everybody's going to enjoy. It's going to look like this. So first, you want to take your artichoke. You're going to cut about, leave about an inch on the stem. So get rid of that, put it in my little discard pile. I'm going to go right to the top, cut about a half an inch off. All those nasty prickly tops, gone, okay? Look at the inside, it's gorgeous. I've got my cutting shears. I'm going to go ahead and cut off a few of these spiky little petal pieces, just so it's uniform. You know, food should look beautiful. That's part of what we enjoy, is the presentation. Artichokes are fun because they're in season right now for spring. They're plentiful and they're cheap, so you can find them at your grocery store, at your farmer's market. Get them, buy them, enjoy them. They're so delicious. You know, people will either steam or boil artichokes. Very easy to do. Today we're going to show you how to boil an artichoke with a little bit of lemon, some bay leaf, salt and pepper, and it's going to be to die for. You can show it at your next party or just even for dinner. Okay, so I've got my artichokes. I'm going to lightly press on the top. Perfect, just opens it up. I've got two. I'm setting them right into a pan with a little bit of water. The water is filled up just to the base of the artichoke, so about that much. The entire thing doesn't have to be submerged. I've got a lemon. I'm going to go ahead and slice this into quarters. What this is going to do is add some delicious flavor, and also the acidity in the lemon is going to bring out the green of the artichoke so it doesn't go mushy gray. Again, presentation. Salt. Nice salted water. Perfect. We're going to add 2 bay leaves. This is optional. If you want to make it really fast and simple, salt and lemon works too. A couple of peppercorns. Perfect. Okay, so I've got the artichokes in the pan. Nicely covered with a lid that's going to stay put. I'm going to move it over to my burner. I've got it on about medium high to high heat because I want to get a nice boil going. Okay, once that's there, make sure the water boils and I'm going to reduce the heat. Let that simmer for about 20 minutes and they're going to be perfect. Our artichokes just came out. They're so beautiful. So I like to use a lemon in the water I mentioned so we can keep the green color. As you can see right here, they're not a dab gray. They look fantastic. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways to eat an artichoke. First of all, you have to have a great dipping sauce. So that's really what it's about. It's a vehicle to get something yummy to your mouth. Simple and delicious, lemon butter. I have some melted butter, about 3 tablespoons right here. Popped it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. It's nice and ready to go. I have a half of a lemon. I'm going to use this on this little citrus press. This is a covet item, so this is something that I love because it makes this job easy. It's not a have to. You could easily take a fork and just put the fork in the middle of the lemon and do the exact same thing, but this is just fun. Cooking is fun for me, if you couldn't tell. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that right on in. This keeps the lemon seed and any of the stuff that you don't want from coming into our lemon butter. Perfect. Press the fork. I'm going to go ahead and just whisk that up. And literally, that's all there is to it. Lemon and butter. Thus the name lemon butter. I've got these beautiful little place settings for my artichoke. I'm going to go ahead and ladle some of our yummy, yummy mixture right in here for dipping. Oh, that's perfect. It looks so good. A lot of people like to use mayo. That's great too. With a little bit of paprika, maybe some soy sauce. Garlic butter is delicious also. But for me, I just really love the flavor of the lemon butter because I think it brings out the flavor of the artichoke perfectly. Okay, I've got a whole artichoke right here. You can see how gorgeous that is. It looks like a little flower. It's so beautiful. Another way, and the question I always get is, okay, that's great. I've got these beautiful little peels. I'm going to go ahead and take a dip and eat. Delicious. But how do I get to the heart? That's the best part, right? Isn't that one of those questions? How do you get to the heart? You're always wondering. I'm going to show you. Okay, so we've eaten all of these yummy, delicious outer leaves. And in the inside, you start to get to these thinner leaves that aren't really worth the effort. There's not as much bite. They're kind of a pain in the butt to use. When you reach that point, go ahead and just peel those off. They'll come right off. Toss them. And you have this funky little purple floral inside. You're going to go ahead and just scrape that right out. So I'm going to use my little ladle will work great. A knife or a spoon would do the same thing. You know what, actually, use my fork. Okay, so this is just going to scrape right out. And this is all those little hairy pieces that when you get down, you're wondering, what do I do with this? You toss that part. Perfect. the kids, it's time to go to bed, guys. You don't want this. The outer side's all gone. And then I sit in the kitchen and eat it because it's delicious.